Good day guys, welcome to live stream at number 6 for Diablo Immortal. To kick things off here, we are going to start off with this elite quest that we have now unlocked since hitting Paragon 30, called Stranger in the Sands. Play this one in the beta, it wasn't locked, you could play it, I think it was like level 40 or so you used to play it. Anyways, we can play it now. So since the last stream, I've gotten up to Paragon level 31, and through that means that we can also now farm 2 new pieces of the set item. So I've got my full 4-piece shepherd set, which means that we are now getting up to a maximum of 18% crit chance if I have a whole bunch of summons up, which is pretty much guaranteed. I'll always have anywhere from like 15 to 18% most of the time in combat. So that was a real nice power boost. Combat rating is also gone up to 1600 now. Gained just a couple hundred from getting to level 30 just with the increase in gear, which was good. Alright, let's start off with this, this quest.
You have skill, friend. Not many would jump into a fight against demons with such little hesitation. Well, I appreciate the aid. Normally my apprentice would have been here to help, but we were separated.
Ah, yes. I believe I crossed paths with her earlier. The girl seemed rather... headstrong.
That's a nice way of phrasing it. Oh, Vala has more potential than any recruit I've ever seen, but her anger tends to cause more problems than it solves.
Looks like they should have left this in where it was before in the game, in the beta, because now it doesn't make much sense because we know they're saying like, oh, we saw her earlier, but like that was ages ago now that we're like Paragon 30. They should have left it where it was before.
I need to find her before trouble does. Vala's footprints lead into the ruins ahead, but places like that are where the undead fester. Not the kind of place that should be explored alone. I could use some help.
Let's find your apprentice then.
Thank you for this. When we heard of a bounty on demons in Chassa, I thought it could be a chance for Vala to learn. But she's still impulsive. She lost family to the demons, like we all did. It's understandable. But hatred has to be tempered by discipline. It's a lesson every demon hunter has to learn themselves. Wow, this seems a tad extreme. Are you all right there, friend?
That girl tried to kill my brother. You have to save him.
To the bridge, quickly.
Something is not right about this.
It's a pretty cool little side like quest line, this one.
You are. Noble and naive.
You don't really get anything for it, but
The girl is ours.
They're after your apprentice?
That was news to me as well. The demon we're hunting, Aishama, is a master of manipulation. She twists memories, dreams, and thoughts against you. They must know Vala doesn't have the strength to resist them. We have to get to her. But first, this stranger.
My brother! You killed him! You monster!
The man's mind is addled. He sees only what the demon wanted him to see. There's nothing we can do for him.
We can set him free.
Fair enough. I just pray these sands have mercy on him. Now, let's go. The demons will try to keep Vala from us, to exploit her weaknesses. We can't let that happen.
alright, we need to find Vala. I think I may do a couple dungeon runs before we do the story, potentially. I need to find some better boots and a better belt as well. As the ones that I currently have were from really low level Paragon, and they are really low in strength compared to my new ones.
I'm seeing
So it'll just be a little bit of extra
Vala's
strength
tracks
gain.
lead further ahead.
And find 2 new pieces. Anyway, there's Vala. She's gone in the portal.
A hell portal. Her trail leads here. I'm sure of it. Vala, you wouldn't go inside, would you? Aishama!
Such credulous and pathetic prey. With this one's death, the child's guilt will be all the sweeter.
Chosen? Damn it. I have to get to that portal.
The demonic energy grows stronger here. Tracks. Chosen!
That voice. Vala.
She didn't actually go in the portal.
Tell me what you've done with Josen before I put an arrow through your skull.
Vala, stop. Ashama took Josen. There's no time to argue about this.
How do I know this isn't some sort of lie? Give me a reason to trust you.
I know your name is Vala. You're Josen's apprentice. The two of us came here looking for you, and a demon just pulled him through that portal. Be suspicious if you want, but I'm going to rescue him.
Fine. You can join me. Just don't get in my way.
So much attitude. Maybe we should just finish this little leak quest first. I don't think it actually takes that long before we do some dungeon grinding. Also got all the daily stuff that I need to do as well, such as like the bounties and contract.
What is this?
All the fun stuff.
Impossible. This is Braylon, my hometown. These fires. This is the day that the demons slaughter everyone.
I must wait, it seems.
This is where I lived. They were trapped inside.
So, what did you find in there?
Nothing. It was absolutely empty. This isn't like I remember. No. He ran from the house, and my uncle's voice called out.
Vala! Alyssa! Where are you?
What? Vala, wait! Keep your wits about you. Who knows what can happen here in the demon's domain?
All right. I know that. But this is all so real. Is she drawing from my memories to torture me? Uncle looks the same as he did back then. He tried to warn us.
The demons are attacking. Find Alyssa and go. I'll get your parents. I promise.
No, he won't. This is when they die. I can't let that happen again.
I need to keep Vala safe until we find a way out of this.
Mum!
Looks like we are
Dad!
going to go do a little bit of dungeon spam first.
Get off me!
Then we can finish this elite quest on later.
No, no, no!
With more time.
They're behind us! Keep running!
Stop, please! I couldn't do anything.
Oh, join us, daughter.
You're not my parents.
We died trying to find you. You ran so far away.
I am renewed.
Bodies. They're still there. Father. No. No, please don't leave.
Vala, this is an illusion. The demon is trying to manipulate you.
You don't understand. This is who I am. She's using illusions, but she's showing the truth.
Look.
I'll continue on with this until
carefully.
we have a full party.
Watch the bodies fade. Do you see? They're phantoms. She put them here to break you.
My parents! My whole village died to these fiends! I swore an oath to never let this happen again, and she killed them right in front of me!
Such suffering. And the nightmare has just begun.
The village is gone. It seems she has total control of this world.
It was so real. I saw the terror on their faces.
Basically, this demon is like fucking with Valor.
The shaman's illusions are almost a reality in this place. We have to be strong, Vala. There is no other way to reach Chosen.
Chosen. You're right. He'd find a way to make it through this if I were the one in trouble.
You're not alone, Vala. We're in this together.
That sound. A river.
Does that mean something?
This freezing wind. The storm. I could never forget. Never. This is the night my sister died.
You stopped. What's wrong?
This dock. We passed by it as we ran from Braylin. Alyssa and I made camp not far from here. My sister woke up screaming. That's when it all happened. There's only one path towards Chosen. Let's go.
How do I even leave this area? Like if I was to go do like a vault. I mean a friggin' a dungeon.
Fire!
Listen, no. Don't run.
She's not real. These are your memories. The past. Remember that.
We ran from the village. Made camp. But she kept seeing the massacre in her mind. She woke up and ran screaming. I couldn't. Let's just keep moving.
Vala! Are you there? The river is so loud! Help me!
Get away from the water! No! She's doing it again. I know it's just an illusion. How does someone resist watching their sister die?
I'm sorry, Vala. I truly am. But that thing is not your sister. It is not
Too far.
Alyssa. Do not let...
We're at the dock again? I don't understand. It's like we're going in circles.
Aishama, what is your game? Reveal yourself and end this!
How little you conceive. You will witness what I wish.
Be careful.
Sister?
No, not this.
Vala! Help me!
Give me your hand! The river. It took her. I have to get to the riverbank.
How many times shall
Maybe we will finish this Amalek quest before we go into any dungeons. We might as well get it done out of the way. Seems that we've started it, there's no point like disrupting it now.
Still reach out.
I remember. I found her. Just like this. Oh, Alyssa.
You let me go, Vala. You let me slip through your fingers, just like everything else.
I would actually like, really like a zone that has like these effects in it, like the rain and stuff, and, like the rapid river and whatnot. Because I don't think any of the zones really have like weather effects. But this one is like the first one that actually does have actual rain.
Are you all right?
No. I'm not. And I won't be until Josen's safe. I failed them. I saw them all die. I trained to be strong enough so that this would never happen again. I know what you're going to say. These illusions aren't real. I know that. But Josen is. And I'm going to fail him too.
Even like the frozen
Shaman
tundra
is
could have had like
using
some
what you
snow or something
love
going on
against you.
every now and then.
She's twisting your memories and emotions to make you suffer.
It's working.
So much regret and so little control. I will savor unraveling your mind over the eons.
I got the click bug again, always on PC. Always happens.
The illusion has
Hopefully they
broken.
fix that one day.
Mom. Dad. My sister. They were my world. The shaman made them real again. Just to make me kill them. You know who's next, right? There's only one thing left to use against me.
Chosen. Listen. Vala. Whatever is waiting for you in there, we'll face it together.
Josen never abandoned me. And I won't abandon him. Let's go.
Guilt and anger cripples you.
I don't believe this is an illusion.
His blood. It's human.
Mind if I take a look?
The Necromancer should know all about blood.
Right. This isn't an illusion either.
What is this place? Wait. Who's there?
Pretty cool music here, actually.
No.
I didn't
Not
actually
again.
notice this in the beta.
You're not him. Enough of these lies.
Recognizing a threat does not make you immune to it.
You, Vala. Are you still with me? Right then, I'll handle this one. Vala, fight it! Think! Do these words sound like they would come from Josen?
Another demon. Like, full of them.
Feeling better.
Yes, I think I am. All of these illusions, meant to break me by forcing me to kill the things I love. It would have worked if I'd been here alone. I always try to do everything myself. But it just gets everyone into more trouble. The truth is, I'm not ready. I need your help to do this.
I'm with you.
Thank you. Let's go end this. Together.
Alright, I think we're almost done with this quest. I think we just got to kill the demon that's doing all of this to Vala. And then we're good. Let's go. Let's go. Vala, let's go. Into Ashima's lair.
Finally, my true prey arrived. Such forbidden power ebbs within you. How I will feast upon your broken soul.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not broken. And I'm not alone.
Death will only be your first torment.
Stand and face your judgment.
She won't take long to take down. We're actually pretty strong.
That ability must recharge.
She just has a couple different like stages. She's pretty cool. It's dead, don't worry guys, it's dead. It's all good.
I grow weary.
The big beast did not have much health at all.
This is my domain, and I will have your soul. No,
This bitch be cray cray.
won't. Burn in hell. Join me then. Never.
I've got you.
Jason, are you real?
I thought you'd show. What took so long?
It took you two distracting her for me to make any real progress past all those illusions. Still, I'm glad to see you two found each other.
It's really you. You're all right. After everything, I thought...
I'm sorry I couldn't get here sooner. But it appears you two had things well in hand. Come on. We've got to leave.
And I think that's basically it for this Elite quest. Not much involved with this one, you don't really get anything. Bit of extra story. That's about it. Better than nothing, I suppose.
That ability must recharge.
I wanted to kill those blue mobs.
No scarf. I thought only demon hunters get...
My skeleton guy wants in on it.
It's yours now.
I didn't earn it.
No, you didn't. Not yet, anyway. But you've finally taken the first step. You didn't give up. You didn't give in to anger. And you realized you have weaknesses that must be overcome.
Our friend helped with that. I haven't learned to temper my hatred. Not really. I don't deserve to wear the hood.
I'll be the judge of that, thank you. Listen, there's a long road ahead of you, Vala, and it's paved with regret and sadness. But you've proven you're ready to start walking it. And I am so proud of you. As for you, friend, I am beyond thankful for your assistance. We are going to return to the Dreadlands, but if you ever need the help of the demon hunters, we will be at your side.
Probably could have used their help earlier. This quest is definitely out of place. Once you hit Paragon 30, it should have been kept. Once you are finished the Shasada Sea, that's where it was in the beta. Anyway, we are now done. So I think we shall go and grind some dungeons. I need to grind Temple of Namari a bit to get some better boots, ones that are more appropriate for our level. As the boots that I'm currently wearing, we got very low like Paragon level, so the stats are about half of what the new set items that I got yesterday.
Not yet.
So it's a bit of a power loss. So if we can get some new boots, gain some more power from them, a bit more strength. Might as well find this lost artifact while we're here.
I am healed. I must wait, it seems. Your grave,
Where are these other urns? Let's be in the other room. I'm so sick of this freaking clicking bug on PC. Every now and then you can't like interact with the world.
Your corpses are mine!
It's very annoying. Alright, anyway, we can go hand that in back at Temporry's encampment. Nothing good.
What can I do for you?
Rid of all of our crap.
Most appreciated.
Alright, so I think we're going to do some Namari runs to begin with.
Sargoth's prison lies in the depths of the temple. But even here I can feel his foul magics at work. The spirits of my brethren are under his control. They will rise against us. Persevere and we will meet ahead.
Your grave beckons. Not yet.
We actually do a lot of crits now that we have 4 pieces of our
The
shepherd
barriers
set.
that block us also serve to hold back his power.
If I have all my
When one
guys,
is breached, the others bear the strain.
what crit do we get up to? We have
As
26% crit
Sargoth's
chance.
bonds weaken, his power to summon demonkind
Now with all my
will
guys
only
out.
grow stronger.
So
Be
basically
ready.
1 in 4 attacks are going to crit. And not just my attacks, it's also my summon attacks as well.
There is a summoning ring
We also have the
beyond
extra
this
crit
barrier
damage as
hero.
well, the
Kill
8%.
the mages,
So that'll
and
crit
the
for like
ritual will
108%.
end.
Pretty strong summoner build really. Everything's sort of working together.
Your corpse will serve the living through eternity.
Well done, champion. I am activating the gateway to the final chamber. Go and do what I could not. End Sargoth.
Let's see how you handle the biting chill of the abyss. Bleed, freeze, and shatter.
And these bosses. I love having a crusader in the party. Just shreds the bosses with their buff. Where everyone just was like constantly critting.
Let us see how you handle another.
Makes these dungeons an absolute breeze. Like this is Hell 2 and it's just like nothing.
And
Like their health just goes down, down, down so quickly.
look at you. Tired,
There's not really any point of switching to Hell 3
unfit.
because we wouldn't be able to equip any of the gear either.
Sanctuary.
Guess it makes quick farming for these dungeons. Minus all these little cutscene things they have. They spawn a bit slower.
For now, Sargoth, you have done well. With these 3 sacrifices, the power of hell is at my command once more. This world is mine, as was promised. And you, filth, will not stand in my
This dungeon
way.
would be way quicker if Sargoth just didn't bother talking all this time, if he just like spawned. Spend more time listening to him than actually fighting.
What? Nothing. Only darkness.
Pretty sure we're looking for boots here. I think this is the one where we need the boots from. So I need my belt from Kokura's Rapids, but that's an awful dungeon to run. But my shepherd's boots, pretty sure these come from here. Yeah, Temple of Namari. I don't know what I'm going to equip later on, because we have 2 slots free. I don't really want a full six shepherd set, I don't think.
But even here, I can feel his foul
There's a
magic
2-piece set that
at
gives
work.
just a straight like 15% extra damage, so possibly put that one in as well.
They will rise against us.
The 6-piece shepherds, I think, causes my guys, my summons to like frenzy and do more attack damage, which might actually be okay, but I'd have to try it out. But we can't get a full 6-piece until we get to Hell 4, which is ages away.
The barriers that block us also serve to hold back
We have
his
to wait
power.
for the
When one is breached, the
pretty
others
sure it's
bear
Hell
the
4, isn't it?
strain.
Before we can get the rings, yeah, Hell 4.
As Sargoth's bonds weaken,
Which is weird because he's like
his
Hell
power
1,
to
then Hell
summon
2, and then
mankind
straight to Hell
will
4,
only grow
like 1 or
stronger.
Hell 3.
Be ready.
Big delay between being able to get your
There is a
full
summoning
set.
room beyond this barrier, hero.
But at least the
Kill the
4-piece
mages,
gives
and the ritual
the
will
major
end.
bonus is what I'm after anyway for the Necromancer build, the Summoner build. Gonna need 4 pieces. The other 2 don't particularly matter. We just want that sweet as quick chance.
Well done, champion. I am activating the gateway to the final chamber. Go and do what I could not. End Sargoth.
Step forth, torrid creature, and unleash hell.
That ability is...
I'm pretty sure I don't get any higher than 26.
To defeat a demon.
Yeah, 26 is
quite
the
an
max.
ordeal, isn't it? Let us
Not
see
bad,
how
though.
you handle another. 100,000 gnashing maws awaits this world. Look at you.
Hey Austin, how am I enjoying the game?
Weak.
Honestly, getting a bit over it. You can only grind so much, right? Feel like it's not really like a long-term game.
Is at my command.
Once you start getting into the end game and you're just running dungeons over and over again and just trying to like slowly level up even though there's so many limitations, it does get a bit annoying.
Well, with these 3 sacrifices,
I feel like the majority of players will get through the story and then that's probably about it. There's not that much point sticking around.
this world is mine.
So I haven't been streaming it as much either because I don't know, I haven't been actually playing it that much. I've been doing a bit of grinding here and there, but
Diabolos, lend me your strength. What?
guess we'll see how we go. I'll keep doing like the dailies and stuff because they don't take that long.
Only darkness.
Give us our boots. Want some better boots. I think if I got better boots and a better belt, I think we'd get up to like 1650 combat rating. I think we're currently 1609, which is not too bad. But So these only have
Sargoth's
30-30,
risen lies
whereas
in
my
the
newer
depths of the
ones
temple.
are like
But even
50-50,
here, I
basically.
can feel his foul magics at work.
So I should be able to get like 20 each on
The
both of those.
spirits of my brethren are under his control. They will
Well, that
rise
would actually
against
almost
us.
take us up to 1700 if we did
Persevere and
get
we will
20
meet
extra
ahead.
stats on the 2 pieces, because it'd be like 40 per piece.
corpses are mine.
It would be a decent upgrade if we got a better belt and better shoes.
The barriers that block us
Have to try and
also
find some
serve
people that will
hold
actually want to
back
run
his power.
Kakura's Rapids over
When
and over
one is
again,
breached, the others
because
bear
that's
the
the most,
strain.
that's the worst dungeon to run.
As Sargoth's
So-
bonds
so the
weaken,
grinding for a better
his
belt's
power
gonna be a little
summon
bit of a
demonkind
challenge.
will only grow stronger. Be ready.
This one, getting the
There is
boots
a
is not so
summoning
bad
ring
because
beyond
everyone loves
this
this dungeon.
barrier
It's
hero.
easy, it's quick.
Kill the mages, and the ritual
It won't take
will
long to
end.
actually get the drop we need, just because we can do it rapid fire. Probably run this dungeon like twice compared to like one run of rapids, if not more than that. This one's just so quick.
That ability must recharge.
Well done, champion. I am activating the gateway to the final chamber. Go and do what
I think we're at
I
like a
could not.
60%, we're at like a 50% penalty for XP at the moment too, which means we're quite a bit ahead of the others of the server, Paragon level wise.
Marauders.
Bit of a grind for any
of darkness and
future
waste.
levels.
Hear your
About halfway
master's
though,
call.
to our next level. Get up to 32.
Obey for now.
Give it more.
Sargoth. To defeat a demon is quite an ordeal, isn't it? Let us see how you handle another. 100,000 gnashing maws awaits this world.
Actually, I did have some stuff in the market that I wanted to check too.
Look at you.
Available in 3 hours. That's ages away.
Weak, unfit to inherit sanctuary. Step forth, torrid creature, and unleash hell.
I love that we kill these bosses before the guy finishes talking about them.
With these 3 sacrifices,
And then we wait and wait and wait.
is at my command once more. This world is mine, as was promised, and you, filth, will not stand in my way.
It is not my power that feels. It is patient.
Lend me your strength. What? Nothing.
I wonder how much XP we actually even get for this dungeon. Oh, hands. I don't need the hands. I need boots. The problem with like trying to farm on Hell 2 these dungeons is that there's now like 4 set pieces that can drop in this dungeon instead of the 2 that were droppable on Hell 1. So it makes it a little bit slower, but bag. I am gonna write down how much XP we get for this. I've been trying to find good sources of XP. I know I've got a couple good spots in the world which
What
give
can I do for
decent
you?
XP per hour.
Most appreciated.
Is Necro free to play friendly? I think the Necro, yeah, actually, yeah, it is because I'll show you why in a minute.
Sargoth's
Now we
prison
just kill
lies
these
in
guys,
depths
but
of the
I will
temple.
show you.
But even here,
Because
I can
basically,
feel his foul
Necromancer,
magics at work.
like the build that I'm using
The
for
spirits of my
PvE, the
brethren
Summoner
are
build,
under his control.
it only
They will
really
rise
needs
against us.
mostly
Persevere and
1-star,
we will meet ahead.
the 1-star gems, and 1 2-star gem. So as a free-to-play player, that's pretty low gems to upgrade.
The barriers that block us also serve to hold back
Because
his power. When one is breached,
there's
the
a couple
others bear the
gems
strain.
that are really good for this build, which is this
As
one,
Sargoth's
Follower's
bonds
Burden, which is only
weaken,
2 stars.
his power to summon
So that's like a
demonkind
must
will
for any
only
summoner
grow
build. And
stronger.
then there's this one,
Be ready.
Freedom and Devotion, and that's only a 1-star one, so it doesn't take as much to rank
There
up
is a
either.
summoning ring beyond this barrier,
And then when you get the
hero.
4 pieces of
Kill the mages,
Shepherds,
and the ritual
which increases
will
your crit
end.
damage, you then also want Everlasting Torment, which is only 1 star as well, because you're doing a bunch of crits. So a lot of like 1-star gems work quite well with the Necro, which is good for free to play. Easier to rank up, I guess, as opposed to like a 5-star gem. Because all I have 5 1-star gems and 1 2-star gem, and that's it.
Well done, champion.
I don't actually use any of the 5-star
I am
gems.
activating the gateway to the final chamber.
I sold all the
Go
ones
and
that I
do
did
what
get.
I could not. End.
Am I free to
Sargoth.
play? No, I'm not free to play.
100,000 gnashing maws awaits this world.
No worries, Valia. You're welcome.
To defeat a demon is quite an ordeal.
But a lot of the Necro's power comes from the Shepherd set.
See how you handle another.
Having the 18% crit chance is really powerful. You can then start doing a ton of damage. I'm able to push challengers a lot higher than what my gear score actually allows because of the Shepherd set.
Look at you. Tired, weak, unfit to inherit sanctuary.
Yeah, that's fair enough, Austin. I don't think the battle pass is like that bad to buy if you wanted to spend just like a little bit. So you get a lot of decent things from just the battle pass in itself.
Freeze and shatter. You have done well. With these 3 sacrifices, the power of hell is at my command once more.
Yeah, we've got a Crusader here that has the banner. It's pretty much just essential for like fast dungeon running because yeah, the bosses just you just shred through them like they're nothing. As soon as they pop that crit banner, it's like GG.
Not yet.
Ow.
Lend me your strength.
Yeah, you pretty much always want a Crusader on your team if you're gonna be like trying to just spam dungeons over again. It's a lot quicker. Oh, I didn't write down our XP amounts. I can do it here. So we are at 2058556. See how much XP we get like per minute doing these. Time is 3:23.
Sargoth's prison lies in the depths of the temple. But even here I can feel his foul magics at work. The spirits of my
Even without the
brethren are under his
Crusader's
control.
buff,
They will rise
I
against
would still
us.
have a 1 in 4
Persevere and we will meet ahead.
attacks would be crits from my Shepherd set. So I naturally do a lot of crits anyway. Love seeing the yellow numbers. It's good times.
The barriers that block us also serve to hold back his power. When one is breached, the others bear the strain. As
This one will be a
Sargoth's
little bit
bonds
slow though,
weaken,
because we have one guy
his power
disconnected.
to summon demonkind will only grow stronger. Be ready. There is a summoning ring beyond this barrier, hero. Kill the mages, and the ritual will end.
We still got Crusader though, so it won't be that much slower.
That ability must recharge.
Well done, champion. I am activating the gateway to the final chamber. Go and do what I could not.
Give me the
End
door.
Sargoth.
Can be really hard on PC to interact with things sometimes. You either get the bug or like sometimes a little icon to interact doesn't really pop up.
Face the living siege
very hit or miss.
engine of hell.
I must wait.
Is tower the best for duo farm XP? I have found that running in the, like just running around in the zones gives better XP than what the dungeons do. But I am gonna see what this dungeon gives us.
100,000 gnashing maws.
Because I actually haven't calculated the dungeon amounts, but I have been getting XP per minute in various zone spots, which have been, some of them are really good.
Look at you. Tired, weak, unfit to inherit sanctuary. Step forward.
The problem with like dungeon XP is that like it's really dependent on your party. Like I could get a lot more XP per minute with this party than what I could with like another party that didn't have like a crusader or like high level players.
With these
So it's really hard to
sacrifices,
determine.
the power of hell is at my command.
Whereas in the overworld you're just yourself, so it's a lot easier to
This world
get an accurate
is
amount.
mine, as was promised. And you, filth, will not
Come
stand
on.
in my way.
And he always spawns so slowly.
Not yet.
Diablos, lend me your strength.
Dunk.
What? Nothing. Only darkness.
Alrighty, let's see what XP we got for that. So that was what, like 3.5 minutes? 4 minutes? We'll say 4 minutes. And we started there, got 2130301. Sorry, there'll be no sound just for a quick smidge. This one's like 36,000 XP per minute. I think Hydra's up, but Hydra. Oh hell, one Hydra. Anyway, I'll wait for these guys to come back. So 30 odd XP per minute's pretty good. I'm at a 50% debuff though, so I'm not getting as much. I'm only getting half of that.
Oh, the things we shall accomplish together.
How many hours is up for like a level? If you like run that dungeon over and over again. Alright, let's go to the Hydra. So what was it? It was what, like, we'll say like 35,000 per minute. So you'd be looking at like an hour and a half per level because it's like 3.5 million XP. And that's at 100% too. If you're at like 50% debuff like I am, I'd have to run that dungeon like 3 hours. Just to gain a level. That would not be very good. I think there's definitely better spots. The only reason I really run in the dungeon at the moment is to get some better boots. I don't run the dungeons otherwise. There was a couple days there where I didn't actually run dungeon at all.
Not yet. It is not my time.
If I need set items, that's the only reason. XP or like legendary grinding, or go to the overworld.
Seems.
See you, Valia. Have a good one, mate.
Not yet. My wounds mend.
Good old Hydra.
Still recharging.
Spam fest.
I am healed.
Give it more time. I must wait, it seems. I need more potions.
Oh god, he's just like teleporting around. I think there might be too many people here. I'm just gonna die. Run away.
Death is patient.
Oops, I ran straight into the poison. Rip.
I must wait, it seems.
The zones definitely do get a bit laggy when you get this many people in them. This feels like a full instance. And the game just can't quite handle it.
My health is restored.
The rewards aren't that great. You don't actually need the enchanted dust as much anymore, seeing as that there's limits on how much you can upgrade. Because by the time you get to like the next upgrade, like block I guess, you should have plenty of resources anyway. Like the next time I can upgrade my equipment here is level 40, so that's like 9 more levels. And I've already actually got the resources basically to upgrade all 6 of these. I think I actually do. Almost. I'm slightly short on enchanted dust, but I have more than enough scrap material that I could exchange for a few extra enchanted dust. But by the time like 9 more levels comes along, I'm definitely going to have more than enough materials to upgrade. So grinding those bosses is not as important as what it was in the beta. Before you'd always grind them no matter what, so you could like constantly upgrade.
A valuable item.
I don't need these gloves, but we'll chuck them in the stash. I'm keeping the set items because I believe that we'll get the ability to be able to extract the properties, but I'm not going to hold my breath, but just in case we do. They said they were going to like improve the set items, like because people were just like equipping bad, like studded sets. Instead of like ones that had better stats because you want to keep the set bonus. And they said that they were going to fix that, but it doesn't look like they actually made any change. So I'm hoping they introduce that, and then we'll have some set items that we can extract. Hey Chu, how you doing, mate? Hit me up with any question, Chu.
Sargoth's prison lies in the depths of the temple. But even here I can feel his foul magics at work. The spirits of my brethren are under his control. They will rise against us. Persevere and we will meet ahead.
I must wait, it seems. That ability must recharge.
The barriers that block us also serve to
We should
hold
be able to
back
do
his
Lasau
power.
level 3
When
tonight
one
as
is
well,
reached, the others
in
bear
the warband that
strain.
I'm in. Most of us are now level 30,
As Sargoth's
which is a
bonds
big
weaken, his power
a
to
big
summon
jump in
demonkind will only
combat
grow
strength when you get to
stronger.
30.
Be ready.
If you've been grinding like level 30 gear as you're leveling up, which you should be.
There is a summoning ring beyond
If
this
you're not in Hell 2 at
barrier
like
era.
level 25
Kill the
Paragon,
mages,
you're
and
doing it
the
a little bit
ritual
wrong.
will end.
Because that's when you should be grinding the Hell 2 to get the Hell 2 gear. So then when you hit Hell 2, well, when you hit like Paragon 30, you're like, have all that equipment ready to go. It's like instant upgrade.
Well done, champion. I am activating the gateway to the final chamber. Go and do what I could not. End Sargoth.
The fallen horde is at my command. defeat a demon is quite an ordeal, isn't it? Let us see how you handle it.
Do you think Zodstone and legendary gems with primary attack speed are a good idea?
Let's see how you handle
Yes. I use the basic stones. Because I use Carson's just for the increase in attack speed, and also use Berserkers as well just for the straight up 16% damage increase. If you're not going to be a big spender, then you're better off sticking with like the 1-star gems and potentially 2-star gems as well. Otherwise you won't get any upgrades on them and they're pointless. Thanks Austin. Have a good one, mate. Because ideally you want to get your gems up to at least rank 5, just for the magic find bonus here. Yeah, increased chance to find magic items. So you're better off sticking with the low cost gems.
This world is mine, as was promised. And you, filth, will not stand in my way. Lend me your strength. What? Nothing. Only
Boots?
dark.
No boots. You've got the same gems as me? Yeah. Nothing wrong with those gems. Like just straight up like attack speed increase or just straight up like damage increase, you can't really go wrong. I wouldn't necessarily abandon 2 stars altogether. I've only got 1 2-star equipped though, which is for my followers, my summoners. I think it increases their duration.
Persevere and we will meet ahead.
But
The balance is
I don't know.
preserved. That ability must recharge. My wounds may...
The barriers that block us also serve to hold back his power.
I think if like the 2-star gem is not really doing much for your build, you could potentially be better off having that as a 1-star gem that's like level 5, just for the magic find bonus. So then you find better gear.
Be ready.
And then you could always get the level 2 gem back when you have enough essence to make it 5, if it's like vital for your build.
And the ritual will end.
Because you don't really lose anything for like downgrading. You always get like the same amount of gem power. So there's not really any harm like getting rid of the 2-star and having the 1-star. And then once you have enough gem power, you get the 2-star back.
I am activating the gateway to the final
All depends on
chamber.
your build and what you actually need, I
Go
guess.
and do what I could not.
Some gems are quite vital for some builds. Like the 2 for Necro that affect your summons durations. And also, I think there's 1 that gives me more damage.
100,000 gnashing maws.
Cheers, Chew.
awaits this world.
You're looking for Victor in your game? Who the hell's Victor?
To defeat a demon.
I don't remember any Victor.
Isn't it? Let us see how you handle another. Face the living siege engine of hell! Look at you. Tired, weak, unfit to inherit sanctuary. Step forth, torrid creature, and unleash hell. You have done.
Come on, set boots,
With these
please.
3 sacrifices, the power of hell is at my command once more. This world is mine, as was promised. And you, filth, will not stand in my way.
I am healed.
Lend me your strength. What?
Come on, boots. Brody needs new boots.
Only darkness.
Rip. Alright, so these guys are done. Raisin got up to level 30, which is good. I don't think anyone else is running this dungeon just at the moment that needs anyone. Wait, that's not the party finder. Party finder. I don't think very many people actually use this party finder. I think I went like the whole game without even clicking on it. But it can actually be quite useful for finding people to join up with. You can create like a party as well. Oh, we can do our dailies. Take a little bit of a break from grinding the dungeons. Well, I suppose... I think this this Hell 1 guide here is broken, because I have done Forgotten Tower and Hell 1 several times. Doesn't work. For whatever reason. Alright, well, let's do some bounties and whatnot. Have a little bit of a break from the dungeon spam. I think I have all of the dailies that I still need to do. Except for... what have I done? I've done Ivanfard's Sanctum, and I've done the 3 Battlegrounds games required. Looks like Golem's up, if we can get there in time. 50%. This one's a little bit of a trek, so we may not make it, but... It does take quite a while to kill these bosses now. I think we should be okay. I think we need to do the bounties and the side quests and a contract. I think that's about it for our dailies. Run, Brody, run. Made it just in time. Alrighty, I don't really need to spam him. I'm gonna go and grab a drink, guys, while we wait for the golem to die. Oh. Alrighty, let's grab our loot. Alright, let's go and kill some spiders in Ashwold. Do our daily bounties. The other thing that we really need to do is try and get some more power. The only real way of doing that is getting these like 3-stat items. Well, this one's actually technically 6 stats because you have 3 at the bottom, 3 at the top. Because most of these are only 2 stats, but I have 2 of them that are 3 stats, and you get a lot of power from these 3 stat ones. So we need 4 more pieces of 3 stats. I'm not sure if the set items can be 3 stats or not, but they're a lot harder to grind than, say, like legendary items. Alright, we need to kill 50 spiders. I've got a couple of spots which are pretty good for farming legendaries, but finding the 3 stat ones is pretty rare. A lot of the ones that you find are not really going to be upgrades, but it is quite a substantial power increase if you have all 6 of them with those 3 attribute stats on them. You're probably looking at like 40 per each one. So it adds up to be quite a bit. But none of the legendaries that I've had the last couple of days have been upgraded. And if they are, it's not very much. It's normally like only a couple points.
Death is patient.
Alright, that's the spiders done. What else is close here? I guess it doesn't really matter. This is held to, it's incredibly easy for us now. We're hit Paragon 30. We're quite strong. But there's no point like increasing the difficulty, because we wouldn't be able to equip any of the items, so.
Is inevitable.
I can't remember what level it's recommended for Hell 3. I think it's like 60 or 90 or something like that. So we're going to be stuck here in Hell 2 for quite a while. Just killing these mobs like they're nothing. Alright, that's that one done. We've got to kill the Royal Guards, they're pretty close by. And just up here. I love all the breakables at Ashwell.
Give it more time.
I don't think the other zones actually have very many breakables, but this one, like, pretty much all of the, like, the headstones are all breakable.
Grave beckons.
Alright, we need to kill some Royal Guards.
No, not yet.
Wait, why are those ones not counting? Weird. Maybe they need to be in like this circle on the minimap. I think there might actually be a better concentration of them over in the eastern area here. In the eastern gardens.
Give it more time.
That looks better. Hidden lair. Don't feel like I need to do hidden lair today. I've already done them. You can only get so many gems a day from the hidden lairs, so there's not much point running them multiple times.
Not yet.
Like once you get the normal gems from them, then you're basically done with them. There's not really any point otherwise. Alright, we've got one more bounty here in Ashwold. Just need to go kill some monsters down here in the south.
Your corpses are mine!
Ideally we want some like ancient elites while we're doing this so we get a decent chance for like a legendary.
Rot!
My health is restored.
But they don't spawn that often. I don't think that area actually counted, to be honest. Wait. I don't need to do that side quest, that's fine. I'm gonna do so many side quests a day as well, so there's a lot of limits in this game as to what you can and can't do.
Still recharging.
And the game doesn't really tell you any of these. Sort of things that you just learn along the way. A lot of caps on everything.
Is inevitable. Captain Asmir sent you, didn't he?
We've got 4 more guys. There we go, all done. Those bounties are done. We'll go do these side quests as well.
Die! And rot!
What have we got here? I think our contractor's here as well. Yep. Our contract is here. We need to investigate some immortal houses. Let's do the contract first then.
My wounds mend.
Alright, is this one done? Yep, house done. These contracts and side quests don't take very long. They're normally pretty short. I think I'll go, yeah, up to that one as well. Might as well kill some guys on the way, you never know, they could drop a legendary. Every mob has a chance. I'm pretty sure I got one from a maggot the other day. Just like a random little maggot. You just really never know.
I must wait, it seems. My health is restored. My wounds mend. Give it more time.
Can't interact, got the bug again. There we go. Is this one done? I don't think this one's done. There's something in here that we need, other than that journal. Unless it is this. Oh no, I can't interact with it again. It must be done. Just didn't have the portal like the other one did. Maybe it's not done. Weird. And then the Lacunia back. Lacunia farm?
I must wait.
Free the trap shot. I didn't even see that. Got the bug again. I didn't even see this guy. Ran straight past him.
Better.
Alright, so that one's done. What else do we need to do for this one? We need to go up to this one. Just to get another immortal safe house.
Give it more time. The shadows rise against you, monster.
Need to kill 4 more enemies as well. There's some bugs here, luckily. Gain a little bit more dust. And what are we doing in this one? This looks like the tomb from Ashwold. It's been repurposed. Alright, so that's that part done. Gotta go talk to this guy. I believe this guy's like a master of like forgery. We need some wolf skin and some venom glands for the ink. I like these contracts because they're like multi-part quests. This one's a bit boring, but some of them are pretty cool. And like you see different areas of the game that you don't normally get to see. I guess this one has the safe houses that you don't normally get to go into and see. Just went into.
Death is patient.
I don't even need 2 more wolf skin.
Give it more time.
Always grab the monster essence. It's a good source of XP.
No, not yet.
Just need to kill some scorpions. 15 of these guys. Alrighty, that's that done. We can go back to the Forger.
Die and rot.
Inscribe it. Now we go and replace the list that we found up here with the fake one. And I think that's that contract done.
Give it more time.
I think that one's all good. Oh wait. Can't even... Why can't I exit out there? I have to go through a portal to exit, I can't go out the actual entrance. Classic. Oh game. Why you do this to me?
I must wait, it seems. My wounds mend.
Alright, anyway, that's that contract done. Bounties are done. Need to do 4 more bounties. And the 3 side quests. And then that's all the dailies done. Doesn't take long. We'll do these side quests while we're here, seeing as we're in this Chisasi. I'm so sick of this interaction bug.
Give it more time.
How long is it going to take for them to like fix it? Thanks, seriously. I think playing on mobile is probably better, but for streaming it's a pain in the ass. Come on.
I must wait, it seems. yet.
Your
Not in combat.
corpses are mine.
Thank you. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's that one done. One of 3 side quests done. Here's the next one. Find the betrothed. I don't really care much for these side quests. I don't actually know why I'm doing them every day, to be honest, because they don't really give much. You get like 3 enchanted dust for doing each one. And then I think you get a bonus chest after doing all 3, which is just like another 3 enchanted dust. And to be honest, I don't really need the enchanted dust from these. Maybe I might stop doing these daily actually, because I don't actually really They are quick though. I don't think I've ever had a legendary drop from them, but it's just mostly for that enchanted dust. But I will finish all 3 of them while I'm here. I've only got one more to do. I've got to go turn the bestiary in as well.
Give it more time.
Fear not the end.
Give it more time.
Death is inevitable.
Follow the blood. Da, 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 da.
No space left, I'm afraid.
Alright, and that's
My
the
pack
3
is full enough.
side quest done. I'm definitely gonna stop doing those. Go clean out the inventory. Go do a couple of Elder Rift runs. Oops.
A new partner? Very well. I am overburdened.
Stop my friggin' wait, is that a mysterious scroll? Wait, no it's not. I'm imagining things. I wanna go back to West March. Hey Jubei, how you doing, mate? Let's get rid of all of our crap.
Hey there. It's good. I hope that can help.
And in the bestiary as well. I've had quite a few legendaries drop from the bestiary. I actually think it's a pretty good thing to grind. On one of the pages that I had earlier today, I got 2 legendary drops from doing it as well. I got a weapon and a headpiece. So definitely worthwhile farming the bestiary pages. I'm not going to claim any of that because we're currently at a 50% XP penalty. I don't think we can really push this challenge rift much further, but let's see if I can do 53. The combat rating requirement is far higher than what I am. I've only got this far because of the set. Like, what are we at? So we're dealing 72% less damage and taking 258% more. But I think with my items and my set, I think we could be fine. Because of all of the crit rate that we have. Even though we do less damage, we still can do a ton of crits. Just need to make sure I don't really get hit because I will die quite easily. Even just to these like basic mobs. The only thing is that we may run out of time.
I must wait, it seems.
I'm definitely pushing the challenge rift much further than what I should be able to.
No, not yet.
Number 1 Necro Whale. Yeah, Requiem spent quite a bit, it looks like, on his gear. There's a couple of them in this server that have spent quite a bit to get pretty good,
no, not
get
yet.
pretty good gems and whatnot. That's my bad.
Give it more time.
I'll take the 1 second penalty. I'm not very strong without my golem. Golem does a lot of damage.
I must wait.
It's almost
it
back.
seems.
think the enemies also get taunted to the golem as well. They seem to focus him a lot, which takes the pressure off me.
Death is patient.
I think we might run out of time on this one. We need some we need special mobs so we can get the boosts, the timer.
I am healed. That ability must recharge.
Like just at least some blue ones or something, or just a big group like this. So I don't die.
My health is restored.
There's some blue ones.
That one's course might be useful. Give it more time. I am healed.
Come on, Golem.
Death is patient. Give it more time.
I definitely don't think we could do much further than 53 here. Potentially 54. That's even if we get through this one. Still a chance that we don't.
No, not yet.
They kill my summons quite quickly as well. Which is really bad for my build. I need as many summons up as possible.
Not yet. I must wait, it seems. Give it more time.
Look at all those critters. I think we have like a 30-odd% chance to crit in these challengers because we gain an extra, it's like 10% or something.
I must wait, it seems.
From the Helicry.
My health is restored. Give it more time. No, not yet.
Let's hope that there's an easy boss on this one. No enemies up there. Wasting my time. Just need a couple enemies to kill, and we should be good. Alright, what boss we got? Please easy boss. Crusader.
He's patient.
Oh.
No, the endless abyss! That ability must recharge.
Although he does do a lot of summons, which are going to hurt us. But luckily they are fairly weak, like health-wise.
I must wait, it seems. Give it more time. No, not yet. I am renewed. That ability must recharge.
Ow. Double ow.
Closes upon me.
One's a little bit dicey.
Give it more time. That ability must recharge.
I think we're good though. It doesn't really matter if I die because we just get a time penalty. And we have time to spare.
My health is restored.
So we're good. Definitely think like the future levels. Don't think I could do much more than that. It's about our limit at the moment. Not too bad. I'll never do better than this guy. He has a lot of the 5-star gems, all like level 5. This one's a 5 out of 5, level 6. Requiem's got quite a high combat rating, 2300. I think mine's only like 1600. But it's all good. Alright, one sec. Sorry, Jubair, I didn't actually see your question there, mate. What's the highest rift done on my server? 78 for Necro, 68 for Wizard, 51 for Barb, 58 for Monk, 50 for Demon Hunter, 51 for Crusader. Looks like Necromancer is the most contested, with level 78 the highest. Requiem has definitely been pushing it. That's for sure. Alright, let's do these bounties. Got 4 more bounties to do.
Still recharging. Your grave beckons.
Hey. We need to summon Gorgos by reading the spell books. 4 little spell books. Necro is the heavy whale then? Yeah. The top wizard has also spent quite a bit. But perhaps he hasn't ran as many just yet. I know he spent quite a bit in the beta. But yeah, the Necro on the server here is he's definitely up there.
I must wait, it seems.
He could have also got some really lucky drops. If you got like a 5 out of 5 gem, you can sell them for 400,000 or 500,000 platinum quite easily. And then with that you could buy a ton of like level 2 or level 1 gems for upgrades.
No, not yet. Give it more time. That one's corpse might be useful.
Alright, next. Let's go kill some bile spewers.
Death is patient.
Yeah, that sucks a bit, Joubert.
No, not yet.
There's a lot of stupid things like that in the game.
I must wait, it seems. Death is patient.
Anything to make it harder for the free-to-play player, I think, is the intention of that binding those gems. Because if like a free-to-play player was to get a good gem they can potentially sell, and then it's bound to them, then
I must wait, it seems.
you're missing out. But what can you do?
No,
We
not
need,
yet.
we need 3 more demonic flesh.
Death is patient.
That one's done. Yep. 2 more bounties left. These bounties are so easy to do. Some of them are way quicker than others though.
Give it more time.
Like the 2 that we just did then were so simple.
The balance
Kill 15 drops.
is preserved. No, not yet. I must wait. Give it more time. Death is patient. Give it more time.
How many more? We need 7 more.
corpses are mine.
These ones are the more annoying ones because these guys normally only spawn in like little packs of 2.
Through
In this room there's a couple packs at least.
Die! And
So we need 3 more. That one done, and just need to kill some mages, and then we're all done with our bounties. And I think we'll actually be all done with all the daily tasks.
no, not yet. That ability must recharge.
These cursed chests are pretty good. You get like 5 chests dust from these. If you kill the ghosts quick enough, which I have always. And you get 2 chests.
Death is inevitable.
Why is my guy moving so weirdly?
Death is patient.
What do we need? 22 more. I mean, friggin' 32 more. Out of math. You guys have such a quick respawn on them.
No, not yet. That ability must recharge.
Actually surprised they haven't nerfed the respawn rate of the guys here in the library. This has always been like the go-to place for people to run around farming. Just killing guys because of such quick respawn rates.
Run if you like. There is no escape.
Alright, and that's all the bounty's done.
Death is patient. Die! And rot!
We're almost level 32. Not too bad considering we have 50% XP penalty. Just need 400,000 more XP. Just a casual 400,000. Alright, I guess we gotta do a little bit of grinding. There's nothing else left to do, I don't think. Pretty sure that was everything. And I don't think the vault and that's open yet. That's not till 7. That's not till 6. Yep. Which just leaves farming left. Now I have a couple nice spots that I like to go. Good old classic Wortham, can't really go wrong with. There's a couple dungeons that I need to run as well, but I don't know if there's any parties going. And Mad Kings. I need to run Kokura's Rapids and Temple of Namari. Upgrade my first set items that I got way back when we first hit Paragon. They're a bit outdated now.
must wait, it seems. No, not yet. Your corpse will serve the living.
Your corpses are mine!
Sometimes I feel like I'm not in Hell 2, and I need to check. But we are still in Hell 2. Some of the enemies are just way too easy. What was the combat power when I started grinding Hell 2? It was just below the Hell 2 limit, which is like 1200 and something, I think. It was just below the recommended though. I can't see it from here. I'd have to go to Westmarch to be able to see the recommended, but I think it's around 1200-ish, like 1250 or something like that, or like 1350. Sounds like Paragon level like 19 or something like that,
20. Your corpses are mine!
Wish I had more move speed. There is a 2-piece set that gives more move speed. It's like, I think it's like 10 or 15% more move speed, but we can't get the ring switched out until Hell 4, which is ages away.
Death is inevitable.
If I had more move speed, I'd be able to get quite a high kill streak going on, but
your corpses are mine.
It's slightly too slow. Where you going, little guy? You like that guard? If he just actually did something instead of standing there, he could probably get some loot like that too.
I must wait, it seems.
Wither and die.
Still recharging. That ability must recharge.
It's a pretty good loop that you can get going here. And there's not normally anyone else here. Yeah, the library is a good place to farm, but because it is a good place to farm, everyone farms there. That's why you need to find like areas like this where you can have decent loot still.
The balance,
but a lot less players. Because there's no point having a good farm place if there's all the players there taking all the mobs. Whereas you go somewhere like here, I can do this all day and no one ever comes here. This place has pretty much everything you need. The only thing it doesn't have is the side quests that randomly pop up. But it does have like 4 chest spawn areas. Ancient Elite spawn here as well, in several different areas. And a lot of treasure goblins. So it's a pretty decent spot.
Death is inevitable.
I think no one ever thinks to go back to Wortham as it's like the starting area. You're not here for long. You're only here for like, what, like 10-15 minutes at the start of the game, and that's it. You never come back. But I use it as like my legendary farm spot. And experience as well. There's a couple of spots that give a bit more experience like per minute than this one. As there's a bit of a gap between like mob spawns, but
That ability must be
all in all it's pretty good. Biofen stairs are pretty solid.
I must
Yeah.
wait.
There's a couple of nice spots in Biofen. There's the Pirates of Biofen that have really quick respawns as well. But there's normally like someone doing that. As soon as you get like one person doing like an area, you basically, there's no point in trying because... Oh, here's an Ancient Elite. Because you guys are just fighting for the same mobs. Unless you party up yours.
We'll balance the scales. Do each other.
And legendary? Nope. Not today. What abilities do I recommend for a PvP with Necro? A couple actually. For my Necro PvP build, I've got quite a bit of a strong focus on stuns. So you want Bone Spikes, which you augment to be instant and shoot 3 directions and stun all at once. And that one has 2 charges. I then use Bone Wall, which is augmented to be the Rotten Wall. I can actually show you while we're here in the PvP build. I then use the Molten Golem, and I have some form of escape with Wraith. But you have 3 charges of Bone Wall, so you can stun someone 3 times just with that, using the Rotten... I think it's called Rotten Corpses or whatever it is. And then you have two charges of Bone Spikes. You just double stun with those. Yeah, Corpse Pillar for the Bone Wall. So that stuns them and it also slows them as well. And then basically I've got increased range on the Bone Spikes. The Bone Wall duration is increased for the longer damage over time and slow effect. The Molten Golem, and then when my Soul Fire bounces. I think that works pretty well because you can stun guys quite a bit while you're just hitting them over and over. Seems to be pretty good. Actually, while I'm here, I have another nice farming spot here too, if no one else runs it. Let's kill in some skeletons. But I think for PvP you definitely need like some sort of stun. And then some sort of escape as well. To get yourself out of some tricky situations. Looks like someone's already here. No worries, Ginkgo. You're welcome. So this is also a decent area to do a loop in, but looks like a couple people also do this loop. But basically the skeletons respawn just quick enough to be able to start. The guys at the very start will be respawned by the time we get there. But
give it more
again,
time.
It's no good when other people are running it, like with any other spot. That's why I normally just stick with Wortham. Although it's not the best XP per minute, it is a lot more consistent.
I must wait, it seems.
But then another good place is the Frozen Tundra. There's two good places here that I have been to. One of them is Yetis,
beckons.
which respawn pretty quick. And the Frozen Tundra is a pretty good place to run around as well because of the world event. So the more guys you kill here, the quicker the world event begins. And you also gain ancestral relics, which you can turn into the ancient guy that spawns with this event.
Salvaging.
For a whole bunch of items.
Thank you for the coin, friend.
So it's also another decent place just to kill guys, just to get this world event going. You get some decent drops from doing that world event, handing in those ancestral relics. I think there's a limit to how many you can hand in. I'm not sure if it's 10 every time the event's on or if it's like 10 per day, but... we'll go down here. You guys get all my secrets.
Give it more time.
And then basically we can just loot these Yetis. Starting up the top there.
No, not yet. Your grave beckons. That ability must recharge. Give it more time.
There's not really a whole lot here though. I think there is one chest spawn.
Fear not the end.
You can get the random events here though, at least. I haven't seen any ancient elites yet, but I'm pretty sure I did see one in this spot here in the beta. So I'm gonna assume that the ancient elites do spawn here as well.
That ability.
I just haven't had any yet. So possibly not as good as Wortham.
No, not yet.
And then if all goes well, these guys should respawn. It's a nice little loot.
Not yet.
There's a lot of good spots like this in the game. If one spot that you normally do is got someone else doing it. There's quite a few spots where the monsters can respawn just quick enough to do a loop. And I think for this event, every 5 ancient essence that you pick up increases the event by 1%. So you have to do this run quite a few times to do the event from 0 to 100. But there's normally a few people farming this area, so it doesn't take that long for the Call of the Ancient event to start.
Your corpses are mine.
Would I say that Wortham's the best spot then? I mean, it's the spot which I grinded the most in the beta, and I've grinded the most in launch as well. I think it's a really good spot, but
that ability must be charged.
All depends on what you're after, I guess.
No, not yet.
I mean, normally I would recommend like farming the library, but because so many people do it, it becomes hard. But the lost pages and like the experiencing in the library is pretty good. But if it is like crowded, if it's like a crowded time, then it's probably better to go somewhere else. In which case, then yeah, like somewhere like this or like Wortham, the pirates in Bilefen. There's 2 spots in Bilefen where the pirates are pretty quick.
Fear not the end.
There's one spot in Shassar Sea that I'm aware of, killing bandits, which is pretty fast respawns. There's another spot here on the Frozen Tundra as well, which has a decent loop, but sometimes it doesn't quite respawn fast enough, depending on how quickly you get through it. This one seems pretty consistent. How high did I go on the beta? So my Necromancer in the beta was Paragon level 59, and then I stopped playing the beta. So he was getting up there.
Die!
That's for sure.
Rot.
I feel like this spot would be better if I knew that the Ancient Elites do actually spawn here. Because otherwise, it's not really worth it. Because the whole point of doing these like zone farms is for the Ancient Elites, I think. and for the monster essence as well. But with the ancient elites, there's a much higher chance to drop legendaries. Anyway, that's one spot. The other spot that I do in the frozen tundra is in the ruins. And I know for a fact that the ancient elites do spawn there because I've had them quite a few times. But I don't think there's any consistent chest spawn. My level 59 Paragon Necro in the beta, he was farmed a lot in Wortham, yeah. I think I went there once, and I was like, you know what? There's actually minions that spawn here, and then I ran it over and over and realised that it was actually a decent spot. I have found many legendaries in our Wortham. These guys are also fun to kill. Oh, just classic. As soon as I get here, we have to then... Oh, I can leave and come back here, though. Use this portal. Hand in the best 3 always, as soon as you can. Decent XP. Good drop rates of legendaries. What's there not to love? And you can do this unlimited times amount of days per day as well. No legendary though, but...
Nothing like the heat of the forge, eh?
Doesn't actually take that long to get the 10 monster essence. I feel like I hand it in like every 20-30 minutes. So it's like 100,000 XP on top of whatever you get for farming in the zone as well. And you don't get monster essence from doing the dungeons. It looks like someone's already been here because there's normally minions all along here. Oh, there's a whole bunch here.
Give it more time.
Someone just killed a few. It's quite often for this quest boss to spawn in here.
I must wait, it seems.
Put him a few times.
Give it more time.
This room always gets a bunch of spawns.
Die and rot.
Weird. There's normally minions all here too. Someone's done some weird farm going on. Now I need to destroy a few more catapults. 4 more for one of the achievements. Slowly getting there. I haven't really been trying to do the achievements like anything in particular. I just do them as I come across them. I figure they're not going anywhere. They don't really give much. You get 50 to 100 kills, and that's about it.
It is not my time, it seems.
But this place has a decent concentration of mobs as you're running around. Pretty good.
The balance is preserved. Is patient.
Ooh, level up.
Right. That ability was
32 Paragon, eh? Chuck that in damage.
Die!
So XP penalty is still 50%. I don't even know if it goes lower than 50% because we were already on 50%. Maybe after a few levels and then maybe we'll drop down to 40 or something. But currently we only get half XP.
Death has come.
grinding a bit of a pain. But it's always the same amount of XP you need. It's always 3.5 mil for each Paragon level.
Give it more time.
Oh, Ancient Elite here. I didn't actually know one spawned here. Pretty sure the Ancient Elites, they can spawn anywhere. I'm pretty sure in any pack I think has a chance to spawn these Ancient Elites. I don't think they have set spawns. Legendary.
Death.
I've had a lot of blades today. I think it's like my 5th or 6th blade drop. Which is really weird. You've seen like 10%? Yeah, right, so it must get lower and lower then. It just stays 50% for a couple levels, it seems. Because I was 50% last level, 50% again this level, so maybe every couple levels now it changes. Instead of every like level.
No, not yet. Death is patient.
I might run the Frozen Tundra until that world event pops because it is going up reasonably quickly. There must be a couple people farming here. It is a decent world event to do for items. Unless it is just me here and I've just been getting all these ancient essence, because it was already like 50% when we got here. This route just doesn't quite work. It needs to be a little bit longer, because some of these spawns aren't quite quick enough, like this one and the ones before it. Just not quite enough. That's why some of the other loops are a bit better.
Not yet.
This one's like 13 or more higher than the server Paragon level. Man, they've been grinding. That's some serious grinding to get that far ahead. Don't even know what the level is. Oh, the server Paragon level is 26. So I'm currently 6 levels ahead of the server.
Your death will balance the scales. That ability must recharge. Death is inevitable.
Here's the boss again. Another side quest. He likes to just chill here.
My wounds mend. Give it more time. That ability must recharge.
Yeah, you do get quite a bit of a power crease, Jubear, when you
The balance
hit level 30
is
and are able to equip the Paragon 30 gear. When I hit level 30, I gained an extra 200, I think it was like 229 additional combat rating, just from the much better gear that I had to equip. It is quite a substantial increase.
Give it more time.
Come back, little goblin. I've yet to see a legendary drop from one of these goblins, but maybe one day. It's always just a bunch of gold and a couple of yellow items and whatnot.
No, not yet. Your grave beckons. That ability must recharge.
Yeah, he must have had some pretty cool gear to equip. You can definitely get a lot of power from some decent gear. The 3-stack gear is pretty incredible. I still need 4 more pieces of 3-stat. Another goblin.
Give it more time.
Woo!
The shadows rise against you, monster.
I love my summons. I can just like leave them to like do their thing and they'll just kill everyone for me. I think that's why Necro is one thing that I like a lot about Necro. Just the ability to leave like the summons around just to do stuff. I only have one active skill, which is this where the bones spin around me. Otherwise it's just summons. But I can like spawn the summons and I can make my archers attack 80% faster for like 4 seconds, but that's about it. Otherwise I don't really do much.
Must recharge. Your grave beckons.
Forever running in circles. The joys of Diablo.
I must wait, it seems.
And someone else is here, so this farming spot is now not really going to be any good. But they could just have like a bounty or something here. It could disappear.
No, not yet. I must wait, it seems.
Should be more mobs in here. Such a wide open area for like a couple real small packs.
Die and rot. Give it more time.
Maybe he killed those spawns just to get the stairs.
And die. That ability must recharge. I must wait, it seems.
That guy stuffed up the rotation. I'm gonna see if these catapults here. I need to do 2 more catapults. I still need 2 more after that one.
Still recharging. Fear not the end!
Where can we find one more catapult? There's one.
No, not yet.
I might as well finish that off.
I have no room for such things.
Man, it does not take long for this inventory to get full. We have like 3 extra lines as well from Paragon levels. Still fills up so quick. Maybe I should stop picking up like the normal gear.
Salvaging.
What do I even get for all my normal stuff? It's only like 47 scrap. Like it's pretty decent. But oh, I don't want to
Thank you for the coin, friend.
How may my knowledge
That was quite the find. Use
Anything
it well,
good?
friend.
Nope. Not good. Nowhere near good.
Give it more time.
And I freaking hate these guys. They like they trap you. This one's like double trap me. Can't even move at all. What a dick.
My health is restored.
That was my fault. I ran straight into this one.
I must wait, it seems.
Super speed. Wish I could always move this fast.
Your grave.
That'd be so nice.
That ability must recharge. Is patient. Death has come for you. No, not yet. Death is inevitable. That ability must recharge.
I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm sort of just wandering. Just killing things as we go. Could get legendary prop. But no real goal in mind, to be honest.
Give it more time.
Seeing what's around.
Fear not the end! Death is patient.
There's some pretty cool environments in the game.
Still recharged.
Sometimes nice just to wander around the whole map instead of doing the same old loops. Like I never really ever come here. Very rarely. Unless like a bounty wants me to or something like that. Otherwise, I don't normally come here. And there's a lot of areas like this in the game where I don't go.
The balance is preserved. That ability must recharge.
It's going to be 19% more for this Call of the Ancients event.
Give it more time.
Die and rot.
And then back to killing Yetis here. I think we've got enough for the bestiary again, so we can go hand that in. So it does not take long to fill up the bestiary. Sometimes it doesn't seem like you're in Hell 2, one golem jump one-shots them. Yeah, I know. I know. That's because I think our combat rating is almost ready for Hell 3. Ooh, 2 legendaries from the bestiary that time. This is why I do the bestiary over and over again, because you just never know. That's twice today that I've had double drops from the bestiary.
How may my knowledge
Have a safe
Anything
journey,
good, though?
adventurer.
Heads, not any better. But shield definitely not better because I have a 3-stat shield. Just junk, really. But yeah, our combat rating is like, I think
Salvaging.
we could be running Hell 3.
Nothing like the
But-
heat of the forge, eh?
I wouldn't be able to equip the gear anytime soon. That's why I'm still in Hell 2. Because technically we've only just supposed to be going to Hell 2 at level 30. But I've been in Hell 2 for the last like 10 levels. But Hell 3, you wouldn't be able to equip anything until you're level 80. And that's way too far away. 2120 combat rating is required anyway. I'm actually a little bit less. So I'm like 600 less than that anyway. It's a weird gap between these two. Like 1,000 more. But it's 600 more, no, 500 more than what I have at the moment. So I wouldn't even be able to run Hell 3. And then we're too strong for Hell 2. Yeah, definitely want all 3 stats before Hell 3 for sure. All items to have 3 stats on them. Definitely.
Legendary
any of these
weapon
need to
will
be transferred. I think I've
return
almost got every piece
seen it in my
transferred. I've got all the
visions.
heads. Missing 3 shoulders. Haven't had very many shoulder drops. Missing 1 chest. Got all the pants. Got all the sword, main hand. And got all the offhand as well. So just missing some shoulders, mostly. But almost got all the essences unlocked. It takes quite a lot of
What do you need, friend?
time to unlock them all. Especially if you get unlucky with your drops, and you get a lot of repeats.
I hope that can help.
Gain a couple of hilts for doing that. We got 40 hilts for destroying 30 catapults. Wow. I wish they gave more rewards. Do I bother with buying gear from the guy in Westmarch? Yeah. Most days I'll go and buy some gear from him. I've had a couple legendary drops from that guy. I think I've already bought my gear from him today. Because I normally only do...
You've got the gold, I've got the goods.
I only do like 5 on each, otherwise it starts to really spend up your money. Although jewellery could be okay though if you get like a set item. And I don't actually know if set items drop from this guy. I know you can get legendaries from him, but... I don't know if set items drop.
I think you might have gotten the better end of that one.
But he can definitely be very good for some upgrades, if you get lucky. Or at least, you know, just some upgrade materials if you need them.
It's good to see.
But
I hope
really
that can help.
I'm going to hand in our contract that I didn't do. Well, I did the contract, didn't hand it in. Oh, another legendary for him. Actually, why am I even teleporting? That's like literally just right here. Go see what this one is.
Glad to be of service, my friend.
Nothing good. Pretty sure I've only got 2 3 stats, which is the shield and the chest. These other ones... I definitely need some new shoulders. These shoulders are definitely outdated now, 30-30. Whereas everything else is like 50 odd. Yeah, these are such a low Paragon level, but I haven't had any shoulders since then, which is really weird. Everything else should be somewhat high. Yeah, these are all like 60-30. Yep. Yeah, just these. I haven't had any shoulders. I keep like hearing people complain that like they don't get any head drops, but for me it's like shoulder drops. So I need better shoulders. I also need better boots because these are outdated as well. These are 60-12, and the belt is even worse at 65. So there's a few power upgrades right there, just with those 3, replacing them with some better versions. And then of course 3 stats on all of these as well, eventually. One day. If I ever get some lucky drops. Probably not. It just takes so much grinding. It's like non-stop. To like freaking get anything decent. I've had quite a few legendaries drop today. Had 4 from the bestiary, just with like 2 double drops. Plus a whole bunch more. I know I had like 5 blades. I hear people complain that there's like low drops for the legendaries, but I haven't really encountered that. One day after a few hours of farming I had like 13 legendaries. I think it's just like the RNG makes people think that it's potentially worse than what it perhaps is. It can be really hard to get like solid numbers from a game like this, unless they like post them somewhere or like someone manages to like data farm them. Otherwise it's all mostly just speculation. Now what is that down there? The vulture.
Still recharging.
Die and rot.
Your death will balance the scales. I must wait, it seems. That ability must recharge.
Alright, this water vent is almost on. We've got 9 more % to go. I'll do this one at least. Stay here until this event goes, so we can hand in some of those ancestral relics. Maybe we'll get more legendary drops. Just never know.
Still recharging.
Most of my legendaries come from just running around the world like this, doing the bestiary. I rarely ever get legendary drops in like dungeons. Dungeons are not good for legendaries, I don't think. They're good for like set items, but that's about it. That's the only place you can get the set items. Otherwise, I don't even bother with dungeons. Unless like a clanmate needs someone to like run with them or something like that. I'll go join them for a bit.
Die and rot.
That ability must recharge.
Fear not the end.
Alright, we need 7 more %. Almost there. Look at this one. Handed out contract.
Is patient. Give it more time.
Die and rot.
No, not yet. I must wait, it seems.
Fear not the end.
And then we're back in the ruins. Basically just did like a full loop of the map. What's up this way? I don't think there's much up here. It's a dead end. There's a lair at the end, but don't really need to do the lair.
That one's corpse might be useful. I must wait, it seems. He's patient. I must wait, it seems.
4 more % to go.
No, not yet. Death is patient. Give it more time. The balance is preserved. I must wait, it seems. That ability must recharge.
Hopefully we get something good for the Call of the Ancients event, but
give it more time.
I think I've had a couple legendaries from there before. But like with everything else, it's just RNG. You never really know. A lot of the time you're just going to get like just the crappy drops. The blues and the yellows. More than likely. But at least the chance is there, like a decent legendary. That's all that matters.
Not yet. Is patient. I must wait, it seems. Give it more time.
Alright, the event's almost started. We're going in the right direction too. The event starts down this way, so by the time we get there, all good.
Still recharging. No, not yet.
Which way? Down the stairs.
Death has come for you.
Alright, now we wait for the event to spawn. 1 minute. Just down here. So we're about to hand in 10 of our relics. We can't hand in all 22 that we have, unfortunately. This is just like a little escort world event. Basically just got to escort this guy all the way to the end while demons can come and attack. Normally there's a whole bunch of people here, but I guess we can escort him on our own. I guess that's fine. He does have health. I'm not actually sure what happens if you don't escort him. Maybe then you can't hand in the relics if he dies. That would make sense, but that would also suck.
I must wait.
But it's probably nice that there's not a whole bunch of people here though. Because normally these world events, you don't really get to see much of what's going on because there's always heaps of people. And there's always lag and like so much shit going on. I mean, this is bad enough for like 3 people, like with all the stuff going on the screen, but... You normally also get quite a few ancestral relics for this event as well as you go, so
give it more time.
I've got a bunch just from grinding this area. It's a shame that you can only hand like 10 in.
No, not yet. Death is patient. I must wait, it seems.
Death is inevitable.
Still recharging.
He also moves pretty slowly. He's a slow boy.
No, not yet.
Maybe because he's old. And he's almost there.
Your grave beckons.
Oh,
I must wait, it seems. Give it more time.
Alright, and now we can hand in our ancestral relics, at least 10 of them anyway, over the next 10 minutes. See if we get anything good. I have enough space. Just remove the curse from all of these. Done. No legendaries. Ring's not any good. Looks like all just junk. But you never know. Chance was there for something good, but not this time. Thank you, game. I know I have equipment to get rid of.
Nothing like the heat of the forge, eh?
I'm not claiming the battle pass stuff yet. I'm gonna keep it. You don't have to gain like this stuff, you don't have to claim it, you can let that build up to heaps. As soon as I claim it, the battle pass will start to level up, then I'll get the XP. But I want to save a few levels here, because if I fall behind, say like I don't do a bit of grinding for a couple days, fall behind a little bit, then I could use that experience to catch up a little bit. Because at the moment it's reduced by 50% anyway, so it's not really worth it. I had to save it. I don't need the levels at the moment, plus it also wouldn't really do much for me because I'm like ages away, 2.8 million. I'd only get like 450,000 from it, so yeah. Anyway guys, I'm gonna head off and get some dinner and do some stuff, but thank you all for tuning in, appreciate it. I don't know when I'll next be back. I haven't been streaming much of Diablo lately, just because it's basically the same thing each stream. You know, we come in and we do our dailies, and then we just do some grinding and stuff. Like, surely that can't be very exciting. It's just like constantly grind. There's no like story or anything left to show you. So yeah, I don't know. See ya.